What's going on, guys? My name is Ben. How you guys doing today? I do apologize for this video being up late. Actually, this was supposed to be uploaded 2 days ago. Unfortunately, something caught up. I wasn't able to make the video, but without further ado, let's get started. Nothing special today. I just want to talk about Apple's event last week where they announced a new TV app, which, I mean, in that case, that's not what I'm going to talk about in this video. But I do want to talk about that new MacBook Pro that they announced. The TV app, that's just basically for user experience improvements for the UI of the Apple TV. That's pretty much all it was to it. The biggest thing that I thought was exciting was the MacBook Pro that they announced, the new one. And it features a touch bar where your traditional function keys would normally be placed at. They replaced those set of keys with a touchpad on there, but your function keys are still there. They're just touch sensitive controls, kind of like on your smartphones these days, where they have the touch sensitive buttons. I thought that was actually a pretty neat trick that Apple has added to the MacBook Pro, because all your toolbars pretty much that are at the top of your application whenever you're using it are pretty much those controls over there. And then, of course, if you hold the function key, just like the one that I have on my keyboard right here, you're going to get your traditional function keys back. And, this is pretty neat, such as, Apple demonstrated it by using the Safari app, and then you can actually use the top touchpad to select which bookmark or which website you want to load to. So, you can pick Twitter or pick Facebook without having to do the traditional drop-down menu. That was actually pretty cool, having to touch it just to go wherever website that you want. But not every application is the same. So let's say you open up the iMovie application, who knows what controls you're going to see over there. Although you are able to use this touchpad for productivity or media creation. I did watch the Apple event, and they did some demonstrations where to make a painting, they scroll on the touchpad. And, other than that, there's just multiples of features added to this touchpad. And Apple is trying to make it as affordable as they can, but it's not the cheapest option, unfortunately. Even though Apple made the model without the touchpad with just the traditional function keys, because they're hoping to get people that are considering the MacBook Air to actually consider the new MacBook Pro. And, just by looking at Apple's website, I did not see the 11-inch MacBook Air online. And actually, there were stories on the internet going around that Apple has actually discontinued the 11-inch model of the MacBook Air, which I think that's insane, because I think that was the most affordable MacBook from Apple. And, when you're a college student and you just want something to browse the web, to do some research, do some homework, and basically type out documents, that's the most affordable Mac out there. I'm not 100% sure if the 13-inch MacBook Air was still online. I have to go check that. But if that is not online either, the cheapest option or the most affordable Mac that you would be able to get is the normal 12-inch MacBook. And then the most expensive one would be the 15-inch MacBook with the Core i7 processor. The 13-inch models are going to start off with a dual-core i5 processors, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can bump those up if you order online. But other than that, new MacBook Pro with a new design. It's gotten thinner, actually thinner than the MacBook Air as well. The shape is a little bit smaller, and it's available in space gray or silver. Other than that, this thing looks very slick. I mean, the Mac product line is what really excites me the most from Apple, and then of course there was the iPhones, but I've already said too much about those. Those are not as interesting as they were back then, at least to me, because if you guys have been subscribed to me for a long time and you've seen my most recent videos, I have mentioned it, but I'm not going to say it again in this video. But, other than that, this MacBook Pro looks very slick, and I'm really wanting it. But it's going to start out at $12.99, I think, or was it $14.99? I think it was $14.99, if I recall correctly, for the cheapest MacBook Pro without the Touch Bar. But other than that, you know, I probably don't see myself getting one of these anytime soon. I mean, I'm still happy with the one that I have right here. It's a mid 2010 15-inch with a Core i7 processor. When would I be looking to upgrade? Maybe within a few years. We'll see how it goes along on the long run. And you know, are you guys excited? Not excited? Are you guys going to be purchasing one? I mean, they've already started shipping some of these units out. You know, I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also check out the description below for my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.